The velocity vector v of a particle at time t seconds is given by v equals to 4I plus 2tj plus 15 minus 3t squared k. What is the speed of the particle after 3 seconds? A. Is it 4I plus 6j minus 12k meters per second? B. 3I plus 6j minus 12k meters per second? C. Root 189 meters per second? D. 14 meters per second. Let's find out. Here, I'm required to calculate the speed of the particle after 3 seconds. You know that if a particle have velocity v equals to xi plus yj plus zk, then the speed is the magnitude of the velocity v. This is the way the magnitude is symbolized, and this can still be written as v. You know, speed is a scalar and it does not carry a bar like in velocity. This is the same as the square root of the x component squared plus the y component squared plus the z component squared. So it's just a formula which says that I should square the component x, or the coefficient of the unit vector I, and I should also square the component y, or the coefficient of the unit vector j, and I should also square the component z, or the coefficient of the unit vector k. From the equation, the velocity is given as 4I plus 2tj plus 15 minus 3t squared k. Comparing this equation with this one, you will see that this is the same like x, this is the same like y, this is the same like z component. Those are the coefficients of I, coefficient of j, coefficient of k. So it means that the speed is the magnitude of the velocity v, which is also written simply as v, and which is equals to the square root of the component of x squared, like here, which is 4 squared, plus the component of y squared, which in this case is 2t, that is plus 2t, all that squared, plus the component of z squared, which is 15 minus 3t squared, all that squared. 16 here. You know, 4 squared is the same like 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. That is why I'm having 16 here. And the next is 2t squared. You know, 2t, all that squared is equals to 2 squared t squared. Remember, from indices, if we give two numbers a, b like this to the power n, so they can be expanded as a to the n times b to the n. This is a formula, and that's the same thing I've done here. I have two numbers here, 2 and t, and you see here 2 is like a, t is like b, so I've done the same thing, and n is like 2 here. So here I'll have 2 squared, which is 2 times 2, which is 4 t squared. It means that here will be plus 4 t squared. I can continue to expand, even expand this, but it's not important. It's not important to expand this because they are asking for the speed at a time t equals to 3 seconds. So I'll just recopy this one here. That is plus 15 minus 3t squared, all that squared. Since they are asking for the speed after 3 seconds, it means that is at a time t equals to 3 seconds. So I will substitute t equals to 3 in this expression here. That means v is equals to the square root of 16 plus 4 into 3, all that squared. So I'll be substituting 3 in the place of t. That's anytime I meet t, I put 3 there, like here. That was 4t, and I put 3 in the place of t, plus 15 minus 3 into 3, all that squared. That's the square outside the bracket. Now I need to simplify what is under the square root. That is the square root of 16 plus 4 times 3 squared, which is the same like 3 times 3. So it means I'm going to have 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36, plus 15 minus 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 bracket means 3 times all what is in the bracket, and we have 3 squared in the bracket. So it means that I'll take 3 times 3 times 3, since 3 squared means that 3 times 2 times, like here. And then I maintain the bracket outside, then I square again. Bracket 15 minus 3 times 3 times 3 bracket, all that squared is 144. That means when I simplify this, I'll have 144 here. Now 16 plus 36 plus 144 will give Square root of 16 plus 36 plus 144 is 14. That means here I'll have the square root of 196, which is 14. That is 14 meters per second. If you look at the options given here, you will see that option D is the right answer.